they are the dream team. They spend time with our callers, and I think that's really essential. They show a lot of empathy, and I think a lot of the time, callers just want to be heard.
So I'm here with Monique Berkett, who's part of our wonderful marketing team here at Wesley Mission and one of our fantastic leaders in that team. And Monique, amongst many other things that she does, looks after the team that receives all the calls that come into Wesley Mission. So Monique, what sort of phone calls come into Wesley Mission on a day-by-day basis?
Hi, Stu. Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. So the people who are receiving the calls for Wesley Mission is Debbie and Elizabeth, who are our Pitt Street receptionists. Now, they're actually taking between 50 and 60 calls a day. And it's quite varied what those calls could be. Among other things, I do call them private investigators because they are actually what that caller might be ringing for. They have to match it up. We do have very much, the no wrong door policy as well. So we want to make sure that people are connected straight away. So we can get calls. We have people looking for programs or services. They sort of field what they're looking for, and then we try and match them up with a program and service. And also with that, we do get a lot of hardship calls as well. And with our hardship calls, we do get people seeking things like rent assistance. They need help with white goods. They need to pay their utilities. But what we also notice at reception is there are a lot of calls for hardship, and it is people who are actually seeking food or food vouchers. So,
and have you seen more of that? Have you seen more of that in recent times?
Yeah, so I think what happened with the lockdown last year, we definitely saw a rise in the number of calls to reception. We were actually fielding up to 100 calls a day, and there was a big jump in it. This time, what we found when we went into the lockdown and we were working from home is that the calls do jump up, probably, 20%, if not more. The reason we can tell this as well is that Debbie and Elizabeth actually capture all this information. So they record it in a spreadsheet, and that just allows us to work out if we're connecting them to the right services, the type of calls we're receiving, and what the demand is, and what people are seeking out from Wesley Mission as well. Really important. Yeah.
Absolutely. So there's this phrase that you talk about, the dream team. Can you tell us what that actually means?
Okay, so the dream team. So Debbie and Elizabeth, now they've actually been with Wesley Mission. I know that Debbie has been with Wesley Mission for 27 years. That's and Elizabeth amazing. Has been with Wesley Mission for 17 years. They have worked together to support each other for the last 17 years. The dream team came over to marketing, and I began supporting them 2 years ago, and it's just, they have absolutely amazed me with how loving and caring, and just how beautiful they are with our callers. I think I will ring Debbie at different times during the day. She doesn't necessarily know it's me calling, and it's like there's a spring in her step with every time she answers that phone. I think that's really important. The other thing that happened is when we did go into our first lockdown last year, it was going to be interesting to see how we adapt to that working from home, and to just see that enthusiasm and just, learning, with the IT aspect of it as well. It was streamlined. They were just beautiful. It really was. So they are the dream team. They spend time with our callers, and I think that's really essential. They show a lot of empathy, and I think a lot of the time, callers just want to be heard. They just need you to understand their journey, and it's amazing the patience, that they display.
Yeah,
just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, because you've shared some statistics with us about the number of calls, but every call, and behind every call is a person, and every person has a story, and every story, every person, they matter. They matter to us, they matter to God. And I know they matter to both of those beautiful women too. So, you know, right now we're getting a lot of calls of people looking for emergency relief. You know, yourself, Debbie, Elizabeth, why should people donate to Wesley Mission's Emergency Relief Appeal? I know the marketing department have been part of this story of getting this up and running because, you know, frankly, the money that's been allocated to us by government and other authorities, it's running out, or it's run out. And so we're going to the community right now saying, will you partner with us? Why should people partner with us in this way?
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, you know, the government funding has run out. So we are getting callers, particularly from those areas that have had the harder restrictions on them as well. And they are calling in, and they just need those basics. They just need to get through their day. And to think that when we receive that call, we can say, yes, we can help you. Wesley Mission can help you. Because when you're thinking about, what am I going to do in this time of hardship? Who am I going to reach out to? You know, it's going to be those main charities that you can think of. And if you're calling Wesley Mission, we want to set you on the right path. We want to be able to help you. And having this appeal, which I'm so excited that we have this running. So we have the goal of the 200,000 that we would like to reach. And that means that's, you know, equates to 2,000 vouchers or hampers that we can actually send out to families who are contacting us directly. So it's really exciting that we have this running.
Yeah, and then 2,000 hampers is 2,000 families. You do a multiple of that, it's many thousands of people that we have the opportunity of really partnering with and serving in this way. So, Monique, thank you so much for joining us today. And to everybody who's watching, can we just encourage you to consider partnering with us? Every dollar helps. Just go to wesleymission.org.au. The details are there on the landing page. We'd love for you to be able to partner with us. But Monique, thanks to you, thanks to Debbie, thanks to Elizabeth, thanks to the Dream Team for being you know, the public face of Wesley Mission for many people who who reach out to us, particularly in their hour of need. We're so grateful for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stu. And I just wanted to mention as well, we do have our fundraising page. And I want to have a big, huge thank you to you as well, because you've actually gone in there and you're rowing 100 kilometres.
I am. I know. I did another 5.5 Ks this morning.
And you have managed to raise over $8,000. So, yeah, how wonderful. So it's really
it's a real privilege, real privilege. God bless you. Thanks so much, Monique.